Hello devs, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to design a button in using ReactJS and TailwindCSS. So this is my button. So if I hover on my button, my background color will change, and if I click on button, so my background color is changing to green. So now let's design this button in ReactJS and TailwindCSS. So this is my button component, and my button component is wrapped in app.js file, which is main file. Now let's design the button. uh, this is our button, and we can see the button here. So this is our button component. Now let's make our button to center of the screen. First name and flex, let's enter to the screen. Justify center to align items to center, and my width of the screen is screen, and height of the screen. Let's take another div. Okay, and wrap our button in here. Take a button tag, and I'm passing text. Click me. Let's go to. Okay, this is my button. Click me. Now let's style this button using Tailwind CSS. Now first I will add background color to this button. Let's go to our button tag, and last name I want basic color to blue. So these are the strengths of the blue color. If you select blue 50, your blue color will be light blue. If you increase the number, you can see the darkness of the color. And so I'm taking blue 600. We can see background color of the button. Now let's change the text of the button. So black is not visible. Let's change text color. Now text color, I'm changing text color to white. You can see the text color change it to white. Now let's add some padding to our button. Let's add a padding. I'm adding padding 2. You can see the padding added. Now I want to add padding. I want to increase the size of my button in x direction. Okay, so I want to add padding in x direction. Let's add padding 8, and we can see the button looks good. Now let's round our corners. Okay, these corners will be rounded. Round our corners rounded to there is some levels. There is small and medium, large and XL, and also 2XL, and up to full. So now I'm taking LG, and you can see the my corners are rounded. If I take XL, there will be more rounded. Now you can see the difference between LG and XL. If I increase the round, now you can see the difference. It will be rounded more radius if you increase the size. So I'm taking LG large. Okay, now I want to change the color when my cursor is placed on my button. So there is no changing of color if my cursor is hovering on my button. Now let's add hover. So if I place my cursor on button, I want to change background color to black. Now let's go to our button, and so I'm hovering my cursor, and you can see if I place my cursor on button, my background color is changing. Okay, now I want this color change slowly. So a color is changing quickly with. Now let's add some duration so that my color will change slowly and it is looks good. Duration, all and let's take 300 milliseconds, and if I hover, and you can see the difference. Now my color is changing slowly. If I hover, okay, now I want to change my button color. If I click on my button, so I'm clicking on button, but there is no changing of background color. Now let's change our background color when button is clicked. Okay, now let's add active. If button is active, that is if a button is clicked, I want background color to green. Okay, now I'm clicking my button, and you can see if I click on button, my background color is changing. uh, so there is a duration on clicking the button. Let's make duration to 0 when button is active. Okay, now let's click on button, and you can see if I click on button, my background color is changing. If I press and hold the button, you can see the background color is changing to green when I click my button.